I'm Joanna Garzilli, award-winning author and life coach. Welcome to the Looking Glass podcast. I got so triggered just now. That alien that I talked about before, I thought it was gone. I guess I didn't really think it was gone. I suppose maybe I just thought it's sort of like a sleeping giant or a sleeping beast, have a little battle, feel exhausted, and then it's just going to go away. I don't have to kill that beast. I woke up calm this morning. I thought, okay, everything's all right. I've got things under control. And then the thing that triggered me, that I'm going to talk about it because I'm so embarrassed and ashamed, and I've got to call myself out on it. That's the only way I can get rid of this. I mean, maybe there's another way to get rid of it. I have been agonizing over whether to stay in my W-2 job. And just to give a bit of context to this, before I went to this job, I'd worked for myself for close to 20 years. I worked at MTV a bit in between. And anyway, the long and the short of it, for the past year and a half, I have been in a job. And there's been many benefits to that, many blessings. I've grown in so many ways. And I'd hit a point where I felt like I've gone as far as I can go in my journey as an author, as a coach, as an intuitive, as a creator. And so an opportunity came up for me to go and be part of a team. And at one point, there was this person on the team, and we had some friction with each other. Again, I can see how we were reflecting each other in many ways, except I'm older than her. I have more life experience than her. And there was a point where she said to me one day, when we were in this little bit of a power struggle, she said, "Joanna, if you're so successful, why do you work here?" And I was horrified. And I said, because I want to be part of something bigger, and I want to learn and grow. And I have learned, and I continue to learn there, and I continue to grow. But one of the things I'm battling right now is that I feel my soul calling to leave there, and I'm really scared to leave. For you, it might be a job, or it could be a relationship. It could be moving home. It could be going to a different country. It could be something as simple as what you're going to eat for dinner. I mean, sometimes I've agonized over that, which is absolutely stupid. But where I'm at now is a whole different set of feelings. And the thing that triggered me today was, I thought, okay, I am going to come, I feel wholeheartedly this drive, this energy to do the Looking Glass podcast. For me, it's not a choice. It's something that I am meant to do. I am called to do. But I want to do things in a right way. And one of the things I'm very aware of is my impulsivity. I can get extremely impulsive. And I've worked on that a lot. So I have a lot of self-awareness that I'm able to know when I'm derailing in some capacity, and to get back on track, to get back in alignment. So I set an intention a few weeks ago to receive more signs from Spirit as to when to move on, because there's just so many things that I feel not working there. Anyway, yesterday because my boss had asked me to go and book Matthew McConaughey on his show, last week I'd gone and got in touch with his publicist, and the publicist, very nice, replied right away, but it was sorry, he's going back into pre-production. But in that process, my boss had said, oh, well, make sure to do a bit of research first to just see what's going on with him, what he's interested in. And then I saw he was doing this Art of Living event. So I ended up hopping onto that yesterday, and I got resounding confirmation that it's time for me to move on. And so when my pain body went off yesterday and I was freaking out, it was because I already knew the answer. I know that I've already mentally, emotionally, spiritually moved on. I'm just there physically. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like when you've had that in a relationship and you stay in something, but you know that you're meant to move on, that it's time. Anyway, so when I woke up this morning, I was very calm. I had my coffee. I did my sit with my journal and just reflect. And I went over that slogan, first things first, and had a deeper understanding of first things first. Oh, what if I put myself first and then I know what my priorities are? Oh, me and my priorities. And then my life goes better. And I think that was from when Matthew McConaughey, his closing share was on being selfish, and that being selfish really, in a way, that is a form of self-care. And so that was great. And there was a lot of other insights that I got too that I'm not going to go into now. But the thing that triggered me today was I thought, okay, Joanna, just hang in there, do the work, show up, don't disappoint your parents. You've been in this job 1.5 years. I've never been in a job longer than 1.5 years because I suppose I feel like I need the next thing to grow. The person that I've worked for the longest is myself. And so I started to deal with some emails, do some calls for booking podcasts for my bosses. And then what set me off was just, okay, here we go. I went to go and send an email, and my email signature came up, and my headshot had been changed for the email signature. And I flipped out. I saw this photo myself at the time. I didn't want to go and do this photo. It was down in the lobby of the building, and I didn't have to. I just said, oh, okay, well, I'll do it. Everyone, they want exactly the same uniform photos. And my hair looked awful, and I didn't have proper makeup on. It was awful lighting. Yes, I suppose I come across as terribly vain here. And my other headshot that I have, I like because that was a great photo shoot. So I see this picture and I'm, what the F? What the F? Why is my photo being changed? I'm done. I mean, I felt so angry, and I was about to send an email to book someone. And then I thought, I'm not going to go and send that email until that photo's changed. I don't want it there. And it just, my pain body got activated again of feeling, worthless. And because this picture of me, I look so vanilla, so boring, so nothingness. And this isn't so much about like a looks thing. It was the energy of just, I'm drab and dull, like some, I don't know, whatever would be an archetype from corporate America, which is the epitome, which is what I don't want to be. So is this my ego? I guess so. Yeah, I'm calling myself out on my vanity and my ego, but is it really my vanity? I think it's just that I don't want to be insignificant anymore. In my head, I'm going, oh gosh, I sound like such an awful person. But I think the deeper thing is that I am aware that I want to live my dreams. And I have some more thoughts on this that I'm going to share, but I know it's our time, and I'm going to save it till the next episode. This is Joanna Garzilli, and I so appreciate you reflecting with me. If you enjoyed the episode, please subscribe and share this podcast. And sign up for updates at joannagarzilli.com or looking-glass.me.